I'm still a small channel. Like I'm still a really small channel, but I've been blessed in the sense that a few of the like big people or people that you would say are bigger in this scene, they know who I am. That's just it's just how I don't like maybe it's probably through like all the appearances that I've made on Never a Foul and Big Expanse, and like these people just know me in it. So I've already realized like even like the small things like for example, when Troopz followed me on Twitter, I was like, raw. Do you know what I mean? And then cool, man saw him at an event and said, yo, obviously talking. So now man already knew that I was a cool guy because of like he seen me streaming people that he's cool with, and we've been on the stream before and he's seen me jump in his chat, and you get it, all of that. And then obviously man met him and he's like, oh, raw, Hoop's actually just a cool guy. Do you know what I mean? Because like I said, I'm just a human being, bro. Like I'm not a human doing in it, and people realize that when they meet me in it. And then I'm like, cool, you want to jump on the show? And he's like, yeah, cool. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's who you know. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously, you know, there's people that I've shouted, that never before I started doing this, never would I have thought that they would have like jumped on my channel. Never. Like, do you know? And there's people that I'm in the process of like shouting now that like I never thought they would have like responded to me, let alone jump on the channel. Like for example, Zah. I had Zah on the channel today, bro. But I need to see that. When Troopz was over there in America doing the Barstool thing, him and Zah, bro, them man got me through a lot of dark times being an Arsenal fan, you know. That was a dark period. I don't think people realize it, because obviously I've realized that everybody in this football team, they're on this humble thing, innit? How they did that? Nah, man, I'm just a humble thing. When really and truly you're like borderline famous, yeah. But I never.
No, I wouldn't even say borderline. I would say these men are famous. Like, man, I would say all of them big streamers and all of them guys they're
famous, man.
Yeah, I would say they're famous now.
But what kids watch now is YouTube, innit? They don't watch telly no more. All they watch is YouTube. Everyone does now, innit? So
yeah, I would say they're famous now. I don't even think they're like borderline famous. I feel like they go anywhere. Most people, especially in the football world, you know they are. You go to like certain, like that's how I met Robbie. I met Robbie at Anthony Joshua event, like from before. You know what I'm saying? So even when man see him the other day, that's how me and him were wrapping it up, because man, we were wrapping it up back then. Do you get me? So even when them man go to games now, them man are I won't say as famous as the football players, but they're like, you go to an Arsenal game, you got to make sure that you got your maybe security, or you got to make sure you're careful of how you're moving and stepping, because people they see you as famous as well, bruv.
Yeah,
you get me? That's just what it is. And even another thing that I find a little bit tricky as well is because man's doing this now, I feel like my opinion is valued higher in the normal world.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like what I say in the normal world, when man are talking to me about football, because I'm doing football YouTube now, I feel like people take it a bit more seriously, or they would rather talk to you about football a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's how me and Turkish were talking. Like, obviously, me and Turkish started chatting on Insta and all that as well. So when we're talking, I feel like I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's in the football world as well. I don't feel like I'm just talking to a normal guy, even though he's a normal brother, because Turkish is man them, you get me? But I feel like I'm talking to a guy that's holds a bit more weight with his opinion, because he's in the football world.
Following. He's got a certain following as well. He's got a big following. So